Hey everyone, it's Derek Martin here, aka Legit D Rick, where I tell you what I think, how I see things, and I'll always reply to the most inquisitive and argumentative comments first. So, that's my new intro. Trying it out. Tell me how you like it in the comments. I got something to get into today. Um, uh, wow. I thought I heard it all. I thought I heard the most stupid things fly out of the lips of these Democrats, and then you get someone that you think's on the right side, and then you hear them sound just as crazy. Candace Owens. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm not here to make friends. I don't care. If you like her, debate me about it in the comments. I liked her. I was a huge supporter of hers. I followed her ever since the red pill black days. Yeah, way back then. Not necessarily way back then, it was about a decade, but still, like, give or take. Still, I mean, she really played us all for a fool, didn't she? Yeah, she wasn't really shy about her liberal past, but that's not really surprising. It's like con, con, controlled opposition isn't gonna really try to hide everything from you because they know they can't. So they're gonna act like they're just being totally transparent and upfront with you and tell you, yeah, I used to be a crazy liberal. She was doxing Republicans. It wasn't just like writing a few crazy articles. She was doxing people. You don't go from a crazy, nutty liberal doxer to staunchly pro life, pro gun, right wing, like as far to the right as you can possibly go. So far right that you think Jews are the bane of the world and are to blame for all of our problems. Like, and I'm no freaking Israel simp or supporter. I support the state of Israel. I think they have a right to exist, but I don't like rubber stamp every single thing they ever do. I have my own criticisms with them, just like I do with every other country, because every other country has people in it that does bad things. It's human nature, dude. Like, but this chick just makes a bunch of vague connections. Oh, look, these people happen to be of a certain bloodline and have a bunch of money. That means they control the freaking world. Like, honestly, the people that control the world, I don't even think we know their names. I don't even think we know of their existence. They're not in the limelight. They're like, how would you be able to like point to all these powerful people and like they control everything and they're Jewish, so that means Israel controls the world? It's just the stupidest thing ever, dude. It's completely devoid of any reality, any proof, any basis in fact. And that's exactly the kind of stuff like the stuff like her and Tucker Carlson, another person I very much supported and loved at one time. Like, these people were like next tier truth tellers to me. Like, you don't understand, man. I'm not some Israel simp out here like just dissing them because they went against Israel. Like, I'm just, the stuff that they say is just completely like, I believe something whenever there's facts. Show me the facts. Show me the evidence that isn't some 2,000-year-old statue. I had a debate with someone the other day. Forget about that reference. Like, just provide some kind of evidence for what you're saying that isn't just some vague connections and some just so happenings. Like, you gotta explain your case more substantial than that, and she never does. She never explains her case and why she thinks exactly what she does. She just uses a bunch of words, long words, and makes a lot of connections. Doesn't matter how valid or relevant those connections are, you just know they are relevant because it's Candace Owens, and she's earned a lot of trust in the last decade since she came out as a right winger. She is totally controlled opposition, 120% in my mind. Prove me wrong. Make me think anything different. Because she was very happy to collect that Daily Wire check until, her and Ben started butting heads. And around that time, she really made this switch up. She doesn't have a job. Maybe she takes a little payout from, I don't know, say, sorry. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I'm just saying anything could happen, But, let's get into it. And I think I'm done ranting. Let's see exactly what this crazy chick just said. I'm trying to use nice language. I'm a happy, nice Christian now. I gotta be a good boy. Alright, this is just a part from Steven Crowder's video on her. I suggest you all go check him out. He's pretty cool. Let's get into this. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. Nice little Christian lady over here looks like she been smoking some glass ice. That speedy. You know what I mean? Just look at her. She's freaking so skinny, sweaty. And if you see the way she talks, she's just bouncing off walls over here.
To just take a breather and really process everything that happened with Charlie and what it kind of means in terms of where we are. And I think it is a circumstance where we just know. We just know that he was truly betrayed in
How do we know that?
One of the most egregious ways that I think I've ever seen. It has made me lose faith in politics. It has made me fully lose faith in Trump. And my heart aches for the fact that he gave so much of his life to Trump and to politics. And they just were like, nope.
You haven't even talked to him in a year.
He serves us or doesn't serve us, and we want to move on. And so here's a holiday. Bro,
you haven't talked to him
if they try to give me a holiday, what is with them giving people a holiday after they kill them?
She hasn't talked to him in over a year.
Like, Martin Luther King, what about this holiday? What about this boulevard?
What about this holiday? What about honoring someone whenever they die?
They did in Israel. They gave him freaking boulevard. It's like, as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday,
that's how you know. That's how you know.
There's no question. They killed you. There's no way.
There's no question. No question at all. That's all the evidence you need. People honoring you. That's how you know they killed you. This chick is absolutely insane. Who actually still takes her seriously? Are you kidding me? We still have half the freaking base taking her word as gospel? She thinks freaking Jews invented space. She thinks they invented dinosaur bones and put them in the ground to trick Christians. This chick hasn't been on her rocker in years. And you people still take her seriously? She had a vague post from Charlie that was confirmed by TPUSA, text that got leaked, saying that he was done with Israel because these Jewish donors were trying to back him in a corner. What proof is that? What proof is that? Really? We all say some things out of anger. We all get mad at our friends and say that, yeah, I think I'm done with him this time. But, like, why was he saying that, though? He was understandably irritated that Jewish donors were trying to tell him who to associate with. That's it. Just a simple disagreement. And he's like, or she's like, yep, that means they killed him. She's saying Israel killed Charlie, but she's also saying Trump and the Trump admin is sold out to Israel and just doing their bidding, even though Trump told their Air Force to stand down after Iran broke the ceasefire. Like, there's so many other cases like that. Like, he literally just the other day told the media Israel won't touch the West Bank, Gaza. He said that straight up. Like, you don't gotta worry about that. They ain't gonna do anything with the West Bank. It seems like ever since day one, Daddy Trump's been in charge. Not little freaking Netanyahu. Okay? So she is building this whole freaking facade off this false premise that is so easily debunked using logic and paying attention to things happening in the world. Like, it's not that hard. Like, what of anything has she said that has actually happened? Like, tell me, like, what of what she said has actually happened so far? She said if we bombed Iran, if we did anything with Iran, we'd end up in another world war, despite how completely poor and broke their country is and military is, even after we already demolished their entire navy in one day back on I think it was Operation Praying Mantis. You should look it up. It's a pretty cool story. But yeah, we already humiliated Iran multiple times, actually, throughout history. And they are the number one terrorist funder in the world. So she's like, no, you can't touch them. You gotta be scared of what might happen if we might touch them. He ran on no new wars. Yeah, well, ever since his first term, he's been saying no nukes for Iran. I mean, I can pull up clips showing as old as like 2017, 2019, around that time period. He was saying it all the time. But no, just like the Democrats, this former Democrat, yeah, right, still closet Democrat, no, she completely is out of her mind. She doesn't know what's going on. And she tries so hard to pretend like she does. Just listen to her. Just listen to her words. You'll know. No, she's out of her damn mind.
That's like their signature thing. It's like they already did. They did in Israel. They gave him freaking bullet. It's like as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you.
They definitely
There's no question. They killed you. There's no way. That's like their signature thing. It's like that's what they do. It's the Fed signature. It's how they sign off after they murder you. They're like holiday and a boulevard, and it's never on a nice side of town either. Like Charlie Kirk Boulevard is not gonna be a nice side of town. Anyways, I will be back on the 27th, you guys. Thank you guys for all the support throughout these couple of weeks, these last really kind of 6 weeks since Charlie died. And we will see you guys then.
Yeah. Trying so hard to pretend like she's the one suffering. No. Erica Kirk is the one suffering. And you are spitting in her face. This is the leaked text message I was talking about. Charlie was like, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. And she was probably just so happy to see that. Ooh, he was thinking of me. Ooh, maybe I could have been invited. I highly doubt it. Like, we all say things out of anger and spite that we regret, that we don't mean. Like, do you really think he was falling down the Candace rabbit hole, the Tucker rabbit hole, because he wouldn't cancel them? No. I don't let people tell me what to do, what to think, and who my friends are. So obviously, I don't expect Charlie to either. Because he was a real man. He was a real independent thinker. And he didn't let anyone tell him what to do, and how to think, how to feel. And that includes people like Candace and Tucker. Just because he wouldn't disassociate with Tucker, he already disassociated with Candace, by the way. They disassociated with each other back in like early 2024. Like, it's not a secret, man. But she's still trying to pretend like they were friends until the end, and she's the one most affected by this, trust me. No. Just like every good libtard, she's a good victim. But that's all it is, just a libtard facade. Because she was actually writing doxing articles on conservatives over Gamergate. People that like didn't like trans representation in video games and stuff. Like, she was doxing them. She wasn't just writing cheesy articles on them. Like, you just don't go from being a doxing liberal to, you know, one of the biggest names on the right. Like, I'm sorry, that just doesn't happen. But here we are. We're still talking about who she is and what she's saying, whenever it all should have been discredited from day one. And I'm to blame for this too. Like I supported her for a long time. I'm just... Let me get into this again. I can't be ranting this whole video. Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this. Just like I was just saying. Yeah. I cannot and will not be told what to do. So, I mean, yeah, I'm probably going to do things and say things just to spite you. If you make me mad, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not a perfect person. That's the truth. And, like, I'm sure Charlie was was the same way. He tried to be a good person, but, I mean, sometimes anger gets the better of us. It's just what happens. And I highly doubt, extremely doubt, he was going down the Candace rabbit hole just because he said, oh, these Jewish donors want to tell me who my friends are? I'm going to invite the most craziest and radical of my friends. Like, that wasn't a compliment, sweetie. Like, honestly, like, you try to act like Israel is the bane of the world, the most evil entity to ever exist. That's just hilarious, man. I'm not saying they never did anything bad. But I mean, you know, America's done some pretty bad things, dude. Does that mean America controls the world? I mean, at a certain point, that's a bad comparison. Because we kind of do. But that's just because we're the most powerful, you know, country in the world. But, like, just make that comparison with, like, any other country. Like, so many countries did terrible things, dude. You can't just look at all the bad, ignore any good, and just say, like, yep, they're the bad guys. Attack them. Like, what? Like, no, everyone does things bad. It just matters who's in charge at the time. You can't act like it's all just this one big system of people with the same malicious intent. Like, you gotta prove something more than these vague connections to show, like, your argument holds some water, and not just like you're painting a picture that isn't there. Like, she's a spin artist, dude. She is. She knows how to make a good spin. And honestly, that's why I think she's still a liberal. She's really good at it. Just like them. They know how to spin the truth. They know how to obfuscate the truth. They know how to avoid real answers. They know how to selectively choose what to be selectively outraged over. Like, anyways, yeah, he said he's leaving the pro-choice movement, or the pro-Israel movement, my bad. But, I mean, does that mean he was going to start supporting Hamas? I mean, come on, man. No. Like, pro-Israel movement, was he going to say that they didn't have a right to exist? Of course not. No. Doubt it. Of course, Israel has the right to exist. And so does Gaza and Palestine. Hey, guess what? Gaza was given to the Palestinians in 2005. It's not a talking point. It's a fact. They gave them Gaza. And what did they do? They elected Hamas, who continually, repeatedly attacked them. Like, honestly, yeah, crappy on them trying to wipe out the citizens. You know, if they were trying to do that, which I don't think they were. I mean, collateral damage happens in war. I'm sorry. It's a fact of life. It's not a happy fact, but it's a fact. And if you look at the ratio of the deaths, it's not like the majority were fighting age males. It wasn't freaking children and women. Like, I'm sorry. That's just the truth. You gotta acknowledge the truth. Show facts. Bring the facts. If you can disprove what I'm saying, I'm always here for it. But these are the facts as I've come to understand them. And, I mean, everything she says is like just trying to spit in the face of the facts and like say, no, that's not really what's going on. Let me tell you what's really going on. No, I will continue to think for myself. And if I made you mad because I went at your favorite commentator, sue me. I don't care. Like, this isn't going to be the last video. Of course not. She has troves of crazy things she said over the months. Over the last year. Ever since she left freaking the Daily Wire. Yeah, she has been on some other path, man. Like, I would love for anyone to change my perspective with facts because I love learning. I love developing my opinions as more facts present themselves to me. But as I see her right now, she is absolutely insane. That's just how I see it. Like, there's nothing that she can show to prove she's telling the truth or onto something or anything. Absolutely not. So, until she shows a lick of evidence more than this vague text and, you know, these vague connections that she tries to paint. Ooh, look, these rich Jewish people happen to know each other and they own all these companies. That means they control the whole world. Like, that is the extent of her connections. Like, people know each other and they have money and they happen to be of some ethnic descent. Which, I'm sorry, but if you ask me, it kind of sounds a little racist. Yeah, I know, racist is a very overused term and we become very numb to it. But I consider I've always had a very specific standard and definition for racism before it got way too old. Racism is simply that you have a different standard for any other race. Like, if you set a different standard for one race and then set another standard for another race, that's racist. I mean, it can't be much more simple than that. Like, you think differently, you expect different things, and not really expect different things, because each culture, each demographic of people have their own tendencies. So it's not because you expect something. It's just more like you automatically think a certain way about an individual or expect a certain thing out of an individual that happens to be of a certain color. Like, I've met sensible black people before. Of course, I know they aren't all criminals, but if you do look at the stats, enough said. I mean, per capita, don't say like only, it's not that much other people. Like, you gotta say per capita. Like, I'm sorry, that's just the truth. And I'm not saying that they're violent and angry, because I've met many black people. I've been in a relationship with a few black people, and I know they can be very nice and very sweet. And but it's something in the community, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, everyone has their toxic parts of their community, and unless you can learn to accept it and address it, nothing's gonna change. That's just the truth of it. You can call me racist all you want, but you can't call me wrong. Gotta learn a little bit of self-reflection. But that went on to a whole different rant. Yeah, I don't care if I made you mad that I'm going after her, because I'm gonna go after a lot of people on the right and a lot of people on the left. I'm an equal opportunist crap thrower. Mess up today to get your free dunk shower. I don't care. I will say what I think, say what I believe, and sue me for it. Okay? So, that's all I got. This video is going way too long. There's so much more I could say on this crazy chick. There's so much more I could say on a lot of things. But, guess you're just gonna have to stay tuned for future videos. So, please like, sub, share, comment, tell me what you think. And if you're new to my channel, my 2 channels, check out my music, please. It's in the description below. Thank you very much, and see you later. Keep it legit.
Why don't we just stop the hatred and coexist? Adopt some patience and coexist. We can walk away to keep our bodies slain and just have coffin graves so we don't coexist. Kick off the labels and coexist. Get along with neighbors and coexist. There's a lot at stake if we can